I wish I would have did this video in March. It would have been even better. One of the greatest March Madness shoes of all time. This is the Air Max 2 Uptempo. If you're new here, this is a series where we show off other shoes other than what's trendy, Dunks, Jordans, whatever you guys are wearing these days, and giving other shoes their flowers. And this is a way of just showing my collection since you guys keep asking for a collection video. Probably no time soon, but you can see my collection this way. Also, to learn a little something, look, I consider myself a historian. I love basketball and shoe culture. I've been collecting for almost 20 years, and I try to get my hands on everything possible, but at a reasonable price. But let's get straight to it. Nike Air Max 2 Uptempo, originally coming out in 1994. This was a very important shoe in Nike's history because it was a start of a new line, the Nike Uptempo. Before the Nike Uptempo line, Nike Focus was the Nike Strong and the Nike Flight line. The Nike Strong line was like for the big man like Barkley, David Robinson, people like that. And the Flight was like for the point guards, anybody in that category. And then when the Nike Uptempo came, it was like a hybrid shoe. They seen that the bigs were getting faster, stronger, etc. And they just mashed that up together and they called it the Uptempo. Pretty much to sum it up, the game was evolving and they needed something for the evolving big. A perfect example for the evolving big was Chris Webber. Chris Webber was a combination of speed, big, mid-range jumper, all etc. that the game needed at that time. He was kind of one of the first, as we call it now, stretch forwards, I will say. Webber was featured in a Nike Air Max 2 Uptempo commercial where he just chilling with his homies playing football. He hopping in and out of cars. This commercial like 30 seconds. You can go check it out on your own. But he was the perfect guy to do the commercial. Why not? I know some shorties that watch my videos too don't even know who Chris Webber is. Chris Webber was that guy, one of my favorite power forwards to ever play the game of basketball. And when I got in really as a kid, I love Chris Webber, bro. I grew up watching Chris Webber. And for the ones that don't know, he was that guy. 5-time All-Star, All NBA first team one time, 3-time second team NBA, Rookie of the Year, retired his jersey in Sacramento as they should, McDonald's All-American, 17,000 points, 8,000 rebounds, 3,000 assists, Hall of Famer, should have been in the Hall of Fame long time ago. He was that guy. Do your research on Chris Webber. That's beside the point. A lot of people think this was Chris Webber's shoe. It wasn't. He just was in the commercial. I mean, it's this little thing back then when people see the commercial and they think it's their shoe. No, he was just that person. Everybody in college was wearing it. When I say this was a March Madness classic, everybody. This colorway right here is popularized by Duke. I don't know. I can't find any pictures of Duke wearing these, but the whole Duke team was wearing them. The articles wouldn't lie. A picture of Ray Allen. Ray Allen, you already know. I don't have to explain. Hall of Famer. Another Hall of Famer. His teammate, actually, Paul Pierce, was wearing them also. A lot of people in college around that time was wearing the Air Max 2 Uptempo. These was fire. And I definitely love to see them come out again. Underrated classic that you really don't see these days. I like to give it its flowers. The original release was 1994. They spun the block again in 2011. And the last release was 2017. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see these come out again, because I think it's time.